Most toys coming at you with something huge. It is my Lego Skyfire, not Jetfire, but Skyfire, cartoon accurate version of the iconic character. Well, he's big, that's all I can say. When he's in robot mode, he's going to stand 17 inches tall, and he's probably 17 inches in his jet mode, because when we compact the legs, we basically bring out the nose of the plane, so it's probably the same. 17 or 18 inches long. It'll be 17 inches when he's made into robot mode. So as you can see, he is a crazy looking Cybertronian jet, because this is the cartoon version, not the Macross version. So this is also for a contest that we are doing on our Facebook page, which is due today, March 1st. So if you are interested, get over to our Facebook page. The group is called Lego Transformer Builders, Lego Former Builders, and I am one of the admins. Actually, it's my group. But come on, join for the next challenge, and come see what crazy creations people are making out of Lego. So without further ado, let's get to the transformation. Okay. So transformation, he's big, so you could swoosh this guy if you really want to, but it's kind of difficult because he's big. So swoosh, I guess, two-handed swoosh. First thing to make this easier for us, let's open up the back intakes or outtakes engines, make them into feet, so that we can stand this whole thing up for an easier transformation. And you can't really see everything, but that's the best we're going to do today. And I forgot to show you guys, this can sit between the two legs. It's got little notches. And if you guys want instructions for this guy, we will add it to the catalog if there's enough interest. So if you're interested in this guy, we'll watch the video first. But if you're interested, put your comments below. And if so, then we will add him to the catalog in the near future, because we don't have an LDD file for him just yet, because this was a lot of trial and error with the big guy. So let's do the hard parts first. We are going to have to get this section, which will become the chest, and this section, which will become the arms. We're going to have to reverse them. So we're a little clever here. Everything is nicely jointed, but we have to be kind of careful. So we're going to move that out of the way like so. We're going to take the arm, and we have to kind of make them cross paths. Label clear. Well, that worked better than I thought. And that's going to go down, flip. Okay, and we're going to flip this panel back up here. Okay. So, what are we going to do next? Oh, we got to do the other side, of course. So again, I'm just going to flip him here, and you can see there's the chest, and the head's going to come out in a bit. So we're going to open this panel, flip this arm up, flip this panel down, cross them, and you may have to get that down, and then back up, then turn, put it down as his shoulder. And I don't know if you guys saw that, but there it is. Flip the arms back over the way they need to be, and we're just going to get the heels out. Notice we didn't do that, just to give us a better sturdy stand. Okay, from here you can see it's like basically a truncated Skyfire. So what we're going to do is open these panels on the bottom, and we're just going to rotate out his fists. You can put the gun in hand. There you go. We're finished. No, we're not. Okay, so do the same on the other side. Pop out the fist. And I decided to go with just the bionicle kind of fist, just because they're easy to hold, because he's big and heavy. And you can move these arms into a position however you like. Okay, so from here we're going to have to release the head from the back, flip the wings, and bring down the front section. So to do that, we're going to have to flip him around again. Okay, to the back. So we can get the wings out of the way. They're on nice ratchety joints, and we can do that and just bring them up so that we get the nice stripe in front like the cartoon version in robot mode. Okay. From here, I want to release this back section so that I can get the head out and then move the nose down to become the body. So we're just going to pull the back section out. This will release the head, sorry, the nose of the plane. Then I'm going to go back here. Oops. And those have been pesky because this is a very heavy ratchet joint. So you want to just hold both sections and move that ratchet joint 90 degrees because I need to bring this whole section back to open a panel to bring out the head. So we're going to take the back section and then we're going to open that panel that holds everything in place. And if we're lucky, oh, we need to get our fingers on the other side. Before we do that, hang on, let me get that. And that's it's a really tight fit, so I did that off camera for you guys, and I had to just kind of wiggle it from the back. Then you're going to rotate what will become its head, and then rotate it to the front. Then I'm going to close this section off, which will hold the neck in place, and then you're going to move this section up, and there's a little track there that'll lock. So you just got to push it into position. Excuse my bald head. There we go. Then it's going to lock onto these studs, onto this back panel here, right here. Let's push it in. And then we're going to take the boosters, really tight boosters. I had to make it tight. Well, I didn't have to make it that tight, but being tight, it does kind of make them come off once in a while. I'll just put them on. There we go. Okay, so there's the back. You can see it's forming up pretty nicely. If we bring them back around to the front side, we've got dwarf Skyfire. Now all we do now is the old trick I used to do with my Seekers. We've got a pin here and here. I'm just going to open the pins and extend the legs. Okay, so we can do that really quick. One, and then do the other side, which makes him instantly taller. And we're just going to lock him into place. And just, you got to find, there we go, you have to find the Technic brick perfectly. You can adjust his heels to give you whatever pose you want, but there he is, huge. You can hardly see his head. Hang on, let me move up a little bit. There we go. Oh, no. Fine tuning. There we go. Okay, so there we have it in robot mode. And boy, is he huge. But I did make him sturdy, so he's not going to go down. So again, if you guys are interested, you can get instructions. If you guys are interested enough, we will make instructions for you in the next couple weeks to add to our catalog. So articulation, because he's heavy, I did put ball joints in the hips, and then those huge added walker joints in the knees, so he can't go too far. So he can move a bit. He has swivel in the ankles, but you know, he's a 17-inch brick for all intents and purposes. Intent and purposes, head will move on a swivel, of course. The wings can move, the arms are on ball joints, and so forth. And the cool thing I did here is because in the original cartoon when he was found, he was a Decepticon. Decided to change sides. So you can see here the Decepticon logo on his chest. You just push it in and he's an Autobot now. So that's pretty cool. Articulation, as I said, he's going to be a pretty big boy. So he's not going to do much. You just want to see how huge he is. There's a minifigure. Comes up to his ankle. There is Bumblebee, which comes up to his middle of his shin. And then let me just get a leader class for you, one of my leader class guys, and that will be Optimus here. And Optimus is about 11 inches tall. You can see he comes up to his waist, basically, like he should. So it's scaling proper with the rest of my creations. So that looks pretty cool. They look pretty cool together. Actually, I built him for a contest, as I said, on Facebook, so you might want to check that out. But more G1 goodness to come. If you're interested in instructions, let me know down below. If we get enough people, we will do this. Put this in our catalog for you. It is big. It will cost you a lot of money to build probably, but it is indeed pretty cool and very cartoon accurate for Jetfire. So I hope this inspires you to build your own crazy creations out of Lego. Thanks for bearing with me and transforming this big guy. We'll talk to you soon, everyone.